Over the last 7 years, there was a lot of trial and error with dog training, which is great news for you because it means that you don't have to go through the same process that I did. I can give you all the knowledge up front. I was really overtraining every dog I was working with and realized that a well-behaved dog really needs 5 main behaviors. I already covered leash walking and engagement, so this one we're focusing on impulse control. Impulse control basically is like intrusive thoughts for dogs. Yes, I know that you want to go chase that rabbit, sniff the bush, pull me down the street, or jump on grandma who's simply just trying to come inside, but this is not an appropriate time to do those things. So you teach your dog how to do alternate things or not be so impulsive and respond to those thoughts. Instead of biting at the vacuum while I'm cleaning, you can go sit in your space and hang out there until I'm done. Instead of jumping on guests coming over, you can keep all of your feet on the floor to get attention. You've heard of trainers talking about impulse control. You know your dog needs it, but where does one even begin to find impulse control? It's a skill just like anything else, and I've learned over working with hundreds of dogs that there is a range that dogs naturally have this skill and ability. Some dogs have pretty decent impulse control just naturally, and some dogs are extremely impulsive, just like humans are. I admit that I am an impulsive person, and it is constantly a skill that I am having to work on throughout my life. Working on impulse control is something that you do have to be intentional about. If you see your dog doing something and realize there's zero thought process behind it, they're probably just doing it impulsively. You can practice impulse control all throughout your day, so you don't have to do it in structured sessions, and that's actually the best way to work it, so your dog learns that this applies in all different contexts, not just specific times. Of course, we're not going 0 to 100. You have to start small because your dog is going to make impulsive decisions and they are going to mess up, but you just have to go help them reset, show them what you would rather them do instead, and make sure that you follow through with what you're asking. Reward your dog when they make a good choice and redirect them when they don't. As your dog builds up this skill and increases their ability to have impulse control, you're going to increase the difficulty of the situation. The more you practice, the more of a habit it becomes for you and your dog, and you're going to see so much improvement in their behavior, their reactivity, and your ability to work with your dog. So if you want a dog where you stop saying, "Oh my gosh, why are they doing that? This is so embarrassing," or "Could you just stop?" You need to work on impulse control, and you can start adding that in today.